welcome to Morning Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First, episode 220. It's Saturday, the 21st day of April, 2018. My names are Dr. Jerry the First, Oguzie. Today, we are looking at the 5 ultimate laws of success. What does success mean to you? Is success just an entity, or are there various shades of success? Do you think that success is an event or a series of events? At what point would one arrive and said to be successful? I am sure that you have heard the popular maxim that success is a journey and not a destination, right? What do you make out of that statement? If success is a journey, does it really have a stopping point? Or is it unending, inconclusive, and unbending? These and many more questions will always touch the subject matter of success. But today, I want to tell you something. Just like power with its laws, which if obeyed, keep someone in perpetual control of others, there are also certain laws of success that when obeyed will bring great success to the people who practice them. I am presenting to you these 5 ultimate laws of success. These laws are universal laws that operate whether or not one believes in them. To achieve success, you will need to know and obey these laws. 1. The law of oneness. The law of oneness states that we are all connected to the superconscious mind, which is the root of all creativity and potential. Therefore, being one with the superconscious mind, we also have the power to create whatever we desire. Your superconscious mind is your wellspring of infinite creativity and potential. It is the source of all material wealth. Do not mistake it for God. It is simply the third stage of consciousness that is the source of pure creativity. It is the power that many successful people have used to propel themselves from rags to riches, from frustration to self-fulfillment. The great inventors, composers, and artists of history tapped into the superconscious mind on a regular basis. This great power is as available to you at this very minute as it has always been to anyone, anytime, anywhere. The reason many people have not succeeded is because they have not tapped into this infinite source of potential wealth. Thomas Edison, Beethoven, Mozart, and many other successful people who have tapped into their superconscious mind have enjoyed great success. 2. The law of giving and receiving. The law of giving and receiving states that whatever you give, that you will receive. Whatever form of energy you want to receive, you have to keep it flowing in your life. Whatever you want to receive, that you must give to sustain the flow of it in your life. If you stop this flow of energy, you are disrupting both the outflow as well as the inflow of it. It will only cause damage and does not bring any benefit to anyone. Money is also a form of energy. The law of giving and receiving applies as much to money as to anything else. If one hoards money, he or she is stopping the flow of this energy into his or her life. Money is like water. It flows in a cycle. If you stop the flow of the cycle, you are stopping the circulation of money in your life. In giving, you receive even more. There is no scarcity, but everything is in abundance to those with abundance mentality. Some people think that if they give, they will only have less of what they gave. They think that in order for them to prosper, someone else has to lose. This is the scarcity mentality, and it is detrimental to your goal achievement. However, the most important aspect of giving is intention behind it. When you give, it must be out of the pure desire to give joy to the receiver. 3. The law of attraction. The universal law of attraction states that all forms of matter and energy are attracted to that which is of like vibration. Therefore, we attract whatever we choose to give our attention to, whether we want it or we don't want it. In this world, everything is vibrating at its own frequency. Nothing is static. And like you know, thoughts are things. There exist frequencies that are beyond what the human eye can see, such as X-rays, gamma rays, and beyond what the human ear can hear. In fact, we now know that 99.9% of all reality is invisible. So what we actually see is just 0.1%. Your thoughts have their own frequencies, and the frequency of a thought depends on the nature of that thought. When you have a thought, you send out a particular frequency specific to the nature of that thought. In fact, you're already experiencing the law of attraction. You may not be aware of it, but you are practicing it all the time. You are sending out thoughts all the time and reaping the results of it. These thoughts have a drawing power. They attract to you the circumstances, the people, the things that you have given your attention to. Look at your life and see what you have been attracting. 4. The law of cause and effect. The universal law of cause and effect states that every cause has a resulting effect, and every effect becomes the cause of another effect. Therefore, for every current effect in your life, there has been a specific cause. Every thought and every action you had in the past generated a force of energy that returns to you in like kind, giving rise to the kind of life you have today. What you think and do today directly affects your reality in the future. Like you know, as you think, so you become. All of your thoughts and actions are a part of a net of causes and effects. Each action is a cause and effect on its own. Because of an action or a thought you had, there will be a reaction that follows, an effect which was caused by your thoughts and actions. Therefore, you must be aware of the effects that you cause by your thoughts and actions or the lack of it. Even the lack of doing something, neglecting someone, or procrastinating something you should have done has an effect. Take a moment now to reflect on your life. Has it been the way you wanted it to be? Whether it is or it isn't, whatever you're reaping today is the effect of your past thoughts, actions, and reactions. Can you recognize what causes from the past have created your present situation? The good news that comes with understanding the law of cause and effect is that you have complete control over your future. You must become consciously aware of all your choices today because they will become causes of your results in your future. 5. The law of polarity. The law of polarity states that everything has an opposite. Where there's a negative, there's a positive. Just as there is hot and cold, light and darkness, male and female, north and south pole, there's a bad side and a good side to every earthly situation. The worse the situation seems, the more positive a situation is lying underneath. Thus, if something you perceive as negative happens, recognize the positive in it and focus on that positive. Many people have the habit of looking or focusing only on the negative side of situations and other people. Sometimes in your life, something is perceived as negative, and it may happen. Focusing on how negative that situation is and brooding over it means that you are attracting even more negative energy into your life. Instead, apply the law of polarity. For every negative situation that happens, there's a positive side to it. Therefore, seek for the positive, find it, and focus on the positive aspect of that situation. Ask yourself, how can I benefit from this situation? By so doing, you redirect your energy to attract more positive energy instead of negative energy. Something can happen to you, but it is you who chooses to let it get you down or to make the most of it. It's up to you to choose to focus on the negative and let it get you down, or to see the positive of the situation and make use of it to help you in your life. One great challenge that everyone faces today is something known as failure to most people. For every perceived failure, there is an opportunity to step out and move into a better situation. When you have an outcome that you perceive as failure, it is only a perceived failure. Use it and take advantage of it. Be aware that it is a sign that you should change your strategy. Every perceived failure is not permanent failure, but feedback. It is only permanent failure if you let it stop you from achieving your goals. So these are the 5 ultimate laws of success, and which, like I said earlier, any man who obeys them will definitely arrive at the summit of success. As for the questions asked herein, give me answers too as you comment on this broadcast. Until I come your way again, this is Modern Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First. This program is powered by Top Media and Communication Nigeria. All rights reserved. Thank you for listening to this broadcast today. It would please us to no end if you continue to visit our podcast. And so to be able to do that, kindly click on the red subscribe button towards your right to subscribe to our channel. In the same vein, also click on the bell beside the subscribe button so that you can always receive the notification for any new podcast we upload. Also give us a thumb up to like this podcast. These help us to grow. And do help us share the podcast to your friends in the different social media sites you belong to. Click on the share tab just below the podcast and share directly from there. The full text of this podcast is on our blog, and would you want to read it, kindly visit the blog. We have a Facebook page where we also post our podcast on a daily basis. If you're on Facebook, kindly like our Facebook page. The links to our blog and our Facebook page are in the description box right below. Thank you for your attention. Do have a very nice day.